Hello. Welcome to Gutsy. This is the first week where I'm officially taking over the show now. Stephanie has been super duper busy, so we decided it was best if I continued on my own, and she'll be back as a guest when she has a chance and when I have like a cool uh, co-op game or something for her to play with me. But I'm really excited because I think this kind of opens up the show to more possibilities where there's so many awesome single player games that we can explore now, so it's going to be great. And I am uh, kind of apprehensive about this evening. This is a game that I have been avoiding for a long time because Slender Man really, really scares me. Like the idea of being, stalked by something is horrifying, especially when it's just like a tall, skinny dude with no face. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. This is way scarier than Amnesia, which some of you might have watched me play, which is the same sort of concept where you get stalked by something. But Slenderman is way scarier than the monster from Amnesia. Um, so I've been stalling long enough. I should get started. Did I put that game? I'm not just stalling, it's loading. So let me know if the sound is okay. I'll wait a second for the delay to catch up so you guys can let me know if my voice and if the music, like if that's a good level. It sounds a little bit loud on my end, like the music in the game, but I don't have to hear myself talk, so it's not a big deal. Okay, and I will have Twitch chat up on the side here so I can respond to you guys if I'm not too distracted by how scary it is. I hate this. I seriously hate this already. Slenderman is. I'm gonna pause and try to lower the game. Trapped me inside the game. I think I'll just deal with it. Oh my god. It's around here somewhere. Oh my god. Okay. Did have. I must have closed the README because I had it open and it has like the It. Okay. It had the instructions. I'm supposed to be finding pages, so I assume it's just like gonna be a little white square on a tree or something. I don't know how much battery I have. I'm assuming that you have a battery in your flashlight, because it would be way too easy if that wasn't part of this game. This. What is that? Like a rusty wall or something? Oh man, it's way too dark to not have a flashlight. But it's gonna run out of battery, and Okay, so that's a little faster, but you automatically put your flashlight down when you're running, I guess? Which I'm not a huge fan. There's gonna be some horrible reveal, I'm sure. I'm gonna be running and then just look up and he's gonna be there. Okay, where's that rusty thing? There it is. The fact that, like, nothing has happened yet is making me even more scared. Oh. Oh, no, that's not right. Why pick this up? Ooh. Okay. Oh, now I made him mad. Now I made him mad, I'm sure. It's gonna get worse. I can't see where I'm going if I'm moving it more than like a very slow walk. No, this gotta be part of like what makes it scary, is you don't know if he's right in front of you until it's too late. Nothing yet. Oh, what's this? Something else. Interesting. Oh, I don't like this. These places for slender men to hide. So my friend James has been hassling me to play this game for a long time, so I really hope he's watching. It's like, I think his birthday's in like 2 days, so if you're watching, James, this is for you. Happy birthday. I'm really not enjoying myself. Okay, don't look where it takes you. Cool. Okay. I'm a quarter of the way there, and haven't seen him yet. Assume it's gonna get way worse before it gets better, though. Slender man, hello? Whoa! God damn it! Ah! Oh my god! Christ! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! 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 How do I don't know how to sprint. I'm just kind of like slowly jogging away. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh my god, this is... Oh, if I go in here, I'm so okay. I'm sure there's like a page... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm sure there's a page in here, but he's also gonna trap me and I'm gonna die. Man. Oh, do I have to start all over? Hold on, just give me a second. Okay. Oh boy, okay. How much longer do I have? Okay, I still have an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, to keep playing. Joy, it's gonna be so much fun for me. Oh, so you just completely start over. Cool. wonder... Okay, it seems like you have to get 2 before he shows up. So maybe I can go to that little cabin thing where he trapped me and get whatever is in there before I get the other 2. That makes sense, right? I agree to play this game. Oh boy. I don't know if there's any like inventory or way I can tell when my battery's about to run out, or I saw something in the instructions about stamina, so I guess I'm gonna have to like try to keep track of where I was so that I can find landmarks again. So it's just running blindly, which is, if any of you guys watched me play Amnesia, that's just kind of what I do when I get scared when I'm playing a game. I just bolt and don't keep track of where I'm going. Oh, here we are. Okay. I think I just walked straight from the beginning, so when I die again, which is definitely gonna happen, now I know where to go. Oh, I don't like this. I mean, there's no creepy music or anything, or static, but I still do not like this at all. On the outside. First. Of course, like any tiny noise, you know, which is like from outside my headphones, I assume it's something horrible about to happen. Okay, just give me the page so I can leave, please. What even is this place? It looks like it's a bathroom or a shower, but there's nothing, there's no faucets or anything. Perhaps I'm asking a bit much of like a free-to-play game, which is already doing its job, which is to scare the hell out of me. Give me the page. It's a nice little touch. Random chair. I'm gonna be mad if there isn't a page in here, because that means that I, like, allowed myself to die last time for no reason. I assumed that there had to be a page in here, which is why I ran in and allowed myself. Uh-oh. For a second it looked like my, battery was almost out. Oh, another chair. This one's overturned, so creepy. Oh, come on. Give me something for my trouble. Wonder if he eventually shows up if you're just like taking too much time. There's nothing. Did I just like miss it? There doesn't seem to be anything in here. I feel like I walked around the whole thing. Oh my gosh, what if... Do the pages move every time? Oh, I really hope not. Like, what if sometimes there's a page in here and sometimes there isn't? My cat just touched my leg with its whiskers and really scared me. He was hiding under the bed and then just showed up and I didn't hear him at all. now I'm worried that there's no page in here this time, but, you know, after I die again, there might be a page in here next time, so eventually I'll have to, you know, come back in here. Maybe I'll just make a point to always check this building first, so I don't get trapped. Hey, no. This wasn't part of the deal. I thought I had to find things first. Is it just, like, proximity? Like, I find a certain, like, part of the game? I thought I'd be able to have, like, a leisurely stroll for a few minutes at least. I'd have to find a couple pages before this nonsense started. Oh. It's not the, this looks interesting. Oh god! Oh my god, oh god. Master man. I'm just assuming, like, that the player character for this game is the exact same as the last game I played solo, which was Amnesia. So I'm just gonna refer to the player character as Daniel, if that's agreeable to everyone. Kind of in Silent Hill style, you seem to get notified when he's close. Maybe? They call it static. Oh, the player character sounds female. The breathing does, which must mean that that my stamina is not doing great. I'm just gonna walk until I see it, and then I'm gonna freak out and I'm gonna run the other way. And that's just how it's gonna be. That's how I'm gonna play this game. Okay, so far, haven't seen it in a while. I know the whole, the battery for the flashlight is apparently a component to this game, but like I'm gonna turn my flashlight off when Slenderman's around. It's unlike Amnesia, apparently it's easier for him to get you if your flashlight is off. Which kind of seems to make sense. I don't know, it seems like, so looking at him is bad, and he gets you, but he gets closer to you when you're looking away. So it's like the worst of all possible combinations. Just letting him get near you is bad news. Hope you guys can, like, kind of see this. I mean, it's a dark game, I guess. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god. Okay. So, since I'm convinced the player character is female, now that I heard her gasping for breath, Daniela is her name. More pages. So I think it's worth noting that I don't know, a lot of indie... Oh god, oh god, oh god. No. Once I'm away from it, I'll finish my thought. Okay, I was gonna say, indie horror games are kind of killing it lately. I mean, I'm sure we all know about the runaway success of Five Nights at Freddy's, which, you know, I didn't really pay much attention to after the first, like, two. Nope. So I'll go this way. But, like, the first one, when I watched it, I was too much of a wuss to even play it. I just watched a Let's Play of it, to be honest. But that's, like, a legitimately scary game. Like, a super simple concept. You're just, like, in one room the entire time. And incredibly scary. And this also, very simple concept. You know, your flashlight at the woods, and you're being stalked by something. But, you know, the execution's great, the sound design is great. I'm just really impressed with indie games more and more. I think it's awesome that we kind of live in this time where anyone can make a game. So if you have a cool idea, you can kind of bring it to life. Or, you know, a horrific idea like this and you just want to, like, watch people suffer. Nope, I don't like whatever is happening with the music. I can stop. getting the same kind of, like, droning bass noise that I get, like, in my headphones, but it's like, oppressive. Yeah, I do think that I'm not just imagining it this time, and that my flashlight's definitely dying. Do not like this at all. Oh, see, look at this. There's like a big hole that I can barely see it. I kind of want to just like let myself die so I can start over. I mean, it's gonna happen no matter what in a moment. Yep. Come get me. Okay. 2 out of 8 again. To regroup myself. I can say with, like, I'm pretty confident that I won't be able to beat it before the end of my time. And Mary Kish isn't going on tonight. She had prior engagements, but I honestly don't think my heart can take more than another hour of this game. I really doubt I'll be able to beat it in the amount of time I have left, but let's see if I can get past 2 pages. That's gonna be my goal. If I can get 3 pages. The scariest part is like the really sudden bump, like when it's near you. It's horrible. I think I've screamed more in the half hour I've been playing this than I did, or like the same amount that I did the entire time I played Amnesia. I think I had 2 good screams in the entirety of Amnesia, and in half an hour of playing this, I've already screamed twice. Okay. So I'm still not sure whether the pages move each attempt or anything like that, so I'm gonna once again try to find that like brick shower bathroom building and check that out first. And at first I thought it's like it wouldn't appear until you got some of the pages. But then last time I hadn't gotten any of the pages by the time it showed up, so maybe it's time limit, like you have 4 minutes or something before he shows up. It seemed that the battery lasted about 15 minutes as well. I think that's about as long as I played before I died. So I'm assuming that means that you, like, to beat the game, that you have to ration your battery. I'm still kind of getting my bearings, so, you know, I'm just gonna keep it on time. It's like the second my flashlight went out, I was dead. So it's not like turning it off for 2 seconds here and there is going to help me that much. So I don't think I'm going to beat this game, like, not just tonight, but I don't intend to, you know, keep playing it every week until I beat it, just because I feel like that's just going to be boring for everyone, and way too stressful for me. So I'm definitely taking suggestions for what I should start playing next week. I do prefer longer games that are last me several shows. I was thinking about doing, this would actually be like super long running, but I was thinking of doing the Walking Dead game. Maybe like the first season, or I don't know how I would work it out, since the each season of the game is sizable. But it's so good. And it's different every time you play it. I have beaten it before, but it's like really dramatic. There's a ton of stuff that happens. I could get input from you guys for like what decisions I should make and that sort of thing. So I think that could be really fun. But of course I'm open to other suggestions as well. Not convinced that there would never be Asian here. Like, does this building just exist to trap you when you're chased? Apparently so. Getting worse with each. Like I did okay, I got 2 pages before this happened the first time. And now not so much. Nope, goodbye. Sorry, Slenderman, didn't mean to disturb you. Walk this way instead. I encourage you guys to keep talking in the chat. It helps me feel a little less, I don't know, entirely, well, I can't think of the word. I'm like too scared to think of the word. It helps me feel like I'm less completely wrapped up in this very unpleasant game world. Anyone has any suggestions for what horror games they'd like to see me play, or personal favorites or anything like that, definitely interested. And hey, this is open. Maybe there is something in here. Can I open this? Do I have a hand? must change every time because there was definitely a page there last time. Well, this makes it way worse. Today to recommend Alien Isolation. And I love the Alien franchise, or at least, you know, some of the movies, and I love that whole getting pursued thing. I think that's, you know, the most, I think it's like the scariest game mechanic, is when you can't really fight, you just kind of run and hide and, you know, like this. At the border. Now I feel like all directions point to Slender Man. Yeah, see? I finish streaming, I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna find someone who beat this game because I want to just like see it done. This seems really, really hard, especially like if the pages are moving each time, and it's very disorienting. So I think you'd have to have like an amazing sense of direction, which I don't have, like in real life, much less in a game. Yeah, I feel like this is a very hard game to beat, and I don't want to torture you guys or myself by playing for hours and hours, and you guys just watching me walk through trees and scream and fail to find all the pages for however long it would take. You and you don't like me, but let me get a page. Just leave me alone. I want to go in between these boulders. I feel like it's going to make me out. Oh, guess there's nothing here this time. So from what I've seen so far, I'm going to assume that there's, I don't know, probably 12, 15, maybe even 20 landmarks throughout this map. And the ones that have the pages and the placement of the pages changes each time you die. So you have to pretty much just memorize where everything is. And then check everything while not getting eaten or whatever it is the Slender Man does to you. He doesn't have a face, so I guess he doesn't eat you, but... Oh, I just went in a circle. Really want to stop looking at my game screen for just a second so I can read what you guys are saying about Alien Isolation, but this game is like a train wreck. I can't look away because Slenderman's gonna get me. I've somehow managed to mostly avoid Slenderman. It looks like my battery is not doing great. I have been playing for almost 15 minutes, so that makes sense. Oh my gosh, there's the boulders again. Yay! Okay, back to as high as I'm ever gonna get in this game. 2 out of 8. Okay. Assuming you guys are mostly seeing a black screen, and that's what I'm seeing as well. And I just keep walking in a circle. Trees are so disorienting. A big fan of camping and hiking and all that fun stuff, but then playing games like this, I'm like, no, never again. Never gonna go into the woods again. Find a place to hang out and just embrace sweet, sweet death. No! God, no! Oh, of course, I just cornered myself. Run, Daniela. Directly into a tree. Oh, yeah, there we are. Oh, here's the same place that I had last time. This like half pipe thing. Playing without the flashlight, right? A pop out of nowhere? And I can't see anything. Like, what is the point of this? Come get me, Slenderman. Come get me, please. Slenderman. Hello? Slenderman. Come get me. Bullshit. If he pops out, I'm gonna be so mad. No jump scares, please. Please just come kill me so I can start over. What if I just beat the game? Just like groping around in the dark. He hasn't gotten me yet. Slenderman. Come on. Okay. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm caught up on chat. And my heart rate has slowed down a little bit. I'm gonna take a minute. I want to take a look at this mythos thing. Oh, okay. Thought it would have something where I wouldn't have to leave the game. Okay. It's upsetting me just to think about how long it would take me to actually beat this. And I used to do video game QA. I still do QA, just general tech and not game stuff. This time I'm speeding the game with my job, but now that it's not, like, I'm not gonna torture myself with this. Alright. Ooh, look at this ominous tree. If I were a Slender Man, this is where I want to hang out. Yay! Oh, I actually found one kind of fast this time. Of course, that just means that all this nonsense starts up way quicker. This is crazy though, like, the other 3 times I played? I never saw this tree. Is this like, is the whole thing procedurally generated? Like, that'd be horrible if not only you not know where the pages are going to be, but if the landmarks themselves change each time. Doing so much better this time. Oh. No, no, that's exactly how I feel. No, 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 no. No. Bad Slender Man. Ah! Something about things without faces, it just doesn't sit right with me. It must be some sort of... I don't know. I feel like it's a natural response. It must be some sort of evolutionary survival... I don't know. What about things without faces? Or masks also really freak me out? There must be something to that. Oh my god. Am I gonna get 3? I'm gonna get 3! I'm totally gonna win, you guys. Well, I achieved my goal. Daniela is panting, so I should probably stop running so much. Frickin' Slender Man around here. So maybe I can fulfill my dream of not ever having to turn off my flashlight if I just keep finding things quickly. Oh, here we are. No, this is weirding me out, like how well I'm doing this time. If anyone knows about this game, like knows whether it's procedurally generated, I'm very curious to find out. Getting a little foggier. Not super into this. 4th grade, just me. I didn't play the violin though, I played the cello. I'm sure I was like equally awful. But the cello was a little less squeaky than a violin, so maybe it wasn't as bad. Okay, I got my answer. It is procedurally generated. I mean, that's great and all, but this just makes things way worse for me. So it's like I just got an easy map this time, like out of pure luck. That snuck up on me. I did better than I thought I would, though. I never thought I'd get to 4. Alright, I'm gonna quit out of the game for just like a minute and adjust my volume. I'll be right back. Test, test. How's that sound? Is that better? Alright, hopefully that is not too quiet. if it is, I'll just invest in it. I want to say that I think I can get to 5 this time, but I don't. Oh. I think I got really lucky that time and all of the landmarks were generated close to each other. So this game is like pure luck almost. You just have to hope that you can find all of the landmarks in time, that you happen to get a map where you luck out. Oh boy. Oh, what's that? Alright, we've got red truck plus blue cabin. Where's the page? What? No fair. I need a page. Don't do me like that. Can you, like, open things? I don't know. Okay, nothing here. I tried. Wonder how successful I'd be if I just, like, followed the boundary all the way around. Like, there's gotta be some of the landmarks that appear within, like, flashlight distance. It's too quiet. So I started listening to this new podcast called, like, The Black Tapes, and it's about, like, paranormal stuff, and they've made kind of like a reference to Slender Man, and I'm really hoping that because it's definitely marketed like it's real, like it's a documentary sort of thing. And so I'm really hoping that it's sort of, you know, like Blair Witch, like they say it's real, but it's not, because I was like losing my mind when they were talking about, you know, these dark, tall figures that were appearing in photos and stuff like that. I almost wanted to write to them to be like, this is fake, right? Please tell me it's fake so I can sleep at night. But the more I listen to it, the more I'm pretty sure it is all completely fake, because sometimes the people that they interview are not very good actors. So I'm just gonna tell myself that it's all fake, marketed as real, as like part of the appeal to it. There's like nothing here. Not even a Slender Man. It's almost a little ridiculous. Oh, there we go. There's something. I don't think I've even gotten a single page yet this time. Here we go with the pounding and the violin screeching. I know someone said they were washing dishes while they were watching this. I hope your dish didn't break if you accidentally dropped it. I remember once, right when they were starting to, like, insist that Wii remotes had the wrist strap on at all times. So, you know, this is quite a while ago. You know, like, less than a minute after being like, you know, why do you need a wrist strap? I'm not gonna throw the Wii remote. This is ridiculous. I was playing Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition, and that's not like... That game doesn't really have jump scares. I wouldn't say it's a scary game. It's a great game, but it's not scary. But I broke open a box and there was like a snake inside, and it really surprised me. So of course I immediately fling the Wii remote across the room, narrowly missing the TV. I have a long history of throwing things when I get scared. Luckily, I just have my keyboard and mouse. Kind of hard to do anything with that unless I actually pick it up and try to throw it. I've got to no Slender Man yet. It's coming. Out there, Slender Man. Don't play hard to get. Oh, right on time. Okay, I'm just gonna... Sorry to disturb you. Goodbye. That damn noise. Like, is that noise just random, or does that mean it's really close to you? It'd be horrible if they just, like, randomly play that noise to freak you out. Like that. I have no idea if it was actually close to me. I just freaked out. Here's this damn building, and of course, I'm sure it, you know, this time there's gonna be a page in here. And I was so good about checking it first all those other times. Hey, wait, Slenderman. Hey, what is this? This isn't the same building. This is some weird... I don't even know what this is. No page on it, of course. That'd be too easy. Alright, Daniela, like... Oh, I just realized, oh, maybe not. I thought my flashlight was getting dim, but I think I was just too far from anything. I'm not turning it off. I know it's gonna be the death of me pretty much every time. I just don't care. We all know I'm not gonna beat this game in the next 19 minutes. So yeah, failing any, oh, I found something. Failing any other suggestions, I'm gonna be probably starting Walking Dead next week, or maybe I'll try to get my hands on Alien Isolation before then. It'll probably be one of those two. I guess it depends on what people find the most interesting. Like, Walking Dead is, you know, more of a narrative experience. It's really, really great, but it's, you know, I'm not going to jump out of my seat and scream. And then Alien Isolation is overbearing, I think. Stream from my PS2, because all my favorite horror games are for PS2. Like a log? What is this? Blurs, what is this? Oh. It's like VHS. Flashlight is not doing too great, but no. 3 out of 8, I'll take it. If there's like a speed run of this game on YouTube. Can you even speed run a game that's this random? I'm probably just gonna be embarrassed. Like when I watch a video of someone actually beating it, I'll be like, oh, that doesn't look that hard. person should just have one of those wind-up flashlights, and they wouldn't have to deal with getting murdered by Slender Man because their battery runs out. Like, that's always the first thing I think when I'm about to go into the wilderness, when I'm packing all my gear. I think of, like, what do I have to do to not have Slender Man murder me? I don't think I'm gonna find anything else before my flashlight dies this time. You bring up an interesting point. What if Slenderman... Yeah, what if you just, like, owe him money, and he's like, hey, where's my money? And that's why he's just, like, very persistent. He's like, don't think you can run away from me. I want my money. He's just... oh. Battery's dead. But yeah, you know, what if you're just like his former roommate, and you know, he lent you some money, and then you just didn't give it back, and you keep avoiding him, and finally he's like, well, I'm gonna have to become like a paranormal, horrific being in order to get you to pay me. I think we have time for one more go. Kind of like Carol, which is what we collectively named, excuse me, what we collectively named the monster in Amnesia. I don't know if it has a real name, but you know, over the course of the game, like, oh, you know, just a misunderstood janitor trying to keep his castle the way he likes it, and you're just messing it up. So maybe Slender Man is just like, dude, I need money for rent, like, just give me what you owe me. And eventually it just comes down to, like, he has to stalk you through the world to get his money back. So my friend Josie has posed an interesting question of what happens if you just bolt around in the dark. I'm assuming Slenderman is gonna kill me, but, you know, I'm gonna got 10 minutes. Give it a shot. So it doesn't sound like I'm running, but I am. Or, you know, a quick walk. Can't see anything. Like, vague outline of trees. Let's just, like, see how fast I can die. That'll make things interesting. Come on, Slenderman. Did I find a... oh. I stumbled upon a landmark. Or a page here? It'll help me die faster if I get a page, so I feel like this fits in with the dying as fast as possible goal. Oh, there's none on here. Let's check that. Okay. I don't know if you can see him in the dark. He, like, still appears on the horizon. That'd be creepy as hell. Anything? No. Oh, I'm at the corner, I guess. I think think you might get like a little bit of time before he appears at the very beginning, like 2 or 3. You know, if he really wants his $20 that bad, you'd think that, like, he'd take the opportunity while I'm running around with no flashlight. And a man. His name is probably, like, Steve Slenderman. And then he just becomes Slender Man. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Gotta speed this process up by finding a page. Get some of that ominous bass going. Slenderman is just like player characters. Well-dressed, but kind of socially awkward, and very, very tall, former roommate, to whom she owes money. Steve's just a chill guy, but sometimes when you owe someone $20, you just like, you know, you can push them too far. No pages. Tired of this. I'm tired of not dying quickly. No? Oh, and here will help. Slenderman. Yeah, here we go. Finally, there's a page in here. Been looking around fruitlessly all this time. Right, now Slenderman's gonna be on the prowl. I'm trying to think of Steve Lenderman's backstory. Like maybe, you know, he has like a favorite niece or something, and these are all her drawings, and he's like, I put that, you know, I put that where I wanted it, and you're just going around and ripping them off of trees and all the other creepy places I decided to put the drawings. Please stop. You know, like, I'm the bad guy in this game, let's be honest. Steve Lenderman is the victim. Page in here. Can't run. You know, I mean, Steve's niece draws really creepy things, and so as his roommate, like, I don't want them all over the place. Like, I don't want to be uncomfortable in my own home. Where are you? And, you know, Steve being like 7 feet tall or however tall, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna put my niece's creepy drawings up really high where my short roommate can't get them. But, you know, you get a stepping stool, take the creepy drawings down. So he resorts to putting his niece's creepy drawings just on like abandoned cars and stuff. We're the ones that drove him to this. get into it, it's like it's the niece's fault for drawing such creepy things. Like if you drew a flower or a cat or something, then we wouldn't be in this mess. Instead you gotta draw creepy things that say like no 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 no, or you know, can't escape or can't run or whatever. If I could go back and become a child again, I'd want to be like the creepy child. Like dressing like I'm from the 1800s, drawing really creepy things, talking in a creepy voice. I wish I'd had like the foresight for that as a child. I was a weird kid. I wasn't a creepy kid though. Do I have? 1, 2? Slenderman's got 3 minutes to kill me before I will declare myself the victor by ending the show. I don't know if that qualifies as a rage quit. Maybe? I'll just consider it a victory if I make it to 8 o'clock without Slenderman. I think we've got the gist of this game. A lot of jump scares, screeching violins, creepy drawings, trees. Probably like too many trees. I'm definitely gonna look this up on YouTube immediately so I can see like what the end is, if anything. It's not just like, oh, you get to live because you found all 8 creepy drawings. So I can't imagine that there's like some big complicated ending sequence. This isn't a AAA title. Nice stars. Try to find Orion. No, that's not Orion. Slenderman? No? Alright. Got less than a minute to kill me. Watching the clock like a hawk. Yes, victory! So as you guys just saw, I totally beat the game. Pretty amazing at this game, apparently. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys next week, where I'll be playing either Alien Isolation or Start the Walking Dead, or, you know, tweet at me, just let me know what you want me to play, give me suggestions, all of that. You guys can follow me on Twitter and on Twitch at Ragtime Mouse with an underscore after it. And I will see you guys next Monday. Thanks again for watching. Good night.